That's what I mean. Like when we say Xarakamaka is going to have the edge in the set, we don't mean it as a detriment to Good Dragon. He's clearly a good player. It's just whenever we see them play, Xarakamaka wins. That's all it really going to boil down to, I suppose. Because they play together every day, you know, as training partners tend to do. So it's going to be Dragon's Fire versus Heavy Weapons. So it's going to be run cancels versus run cancels. A lot of the run cancels from Heavy Weapons are kind of pseudo plus. They're not really plus. They just come out so quickly you think they are. So a lot of his run cancels are quite minus, as it were. But they, like I said, they come out so quickly, and his normals and strings are so fast. You would think they're plus because, you know, by the time you've seen that he's cancelled, you don't have time to press
Or Jax, you know, being the proud owner of one of the fastest standing jabs in the game at 6 frames, but you know, doing a point-blank rocket on block isn't a great way to start the set. Xarakamaka's going to punish him hard for that. Gets the corner carry as well as some damage, and the run cancels begin.
Now here's the thing, right there. That's one of the really smart things Xarakamaka does, where he does 2 reps of the run cancel and then runs into a grab. Because if he knows you're going to wait for the full cycle into meet the bicycle kick, if you're sitting there blocking, he's going to then go for a grab. The grab uses just enough time up that he can get full stamina back and then go for another rep of the run cancels as the second you stand up. Oh no! Bad punish there from Xarakamaka.
Oh, and a return with the armor again, but I think Liu Kang builds so much bar all the time. Oh, Good Dragon gets it, but no, misses the cancel. That's going to take the round, and he will get punished for it. Xarakamaka takes round 1.
But again, these are the hallmarks of people that you know play together all the time. So Xarakamaka goes for pressure, and he goes for a grab, because he knows that Good Dragon's waiting for something to block, and if he knows that he's blocking, he can grab. The grab uses up enough time to get the stamina back, but then the next time he goes for it, he's going to go for button presses, because he knows he's going to try and take the grab, and if he goes to take the grab, he's going to get hit, and it's all going to use up all this stuff, giving him his stamina back, and it just doesn't end, because it's Liu Kang.
But I say, speaking of using up all the stuff, he goes for a meter burn grab just to get that block cancel again, but wow, wake up down 2. Brave, oh no, in retaliation, Xarakamaka says, hell no, mate. That is my special.
But that's one of the elements of Liu Kang that I really think is decent, is that his ability to just keep the opponent full screen running, grab, doesn't quite go for it, slaps him in the face. What is going on?
Jax is getting slapped. Oh, 6 frame standing jab.
Interesting end to the game.
Well, the thing is, like, but both players clearly showing a lot of knowledge, like, not even in the matchup, just against the other player. But again, that's kind of where we make our predictions from, that we just think Xarakamaka is going to win, is because we've seen this a lot. We've seen them play all the time. Good Dragon, you know, he does well all the time. He takes off life bars here and there. I've seen him win games here and there, but ultimately in the sets, Xarakamaka does tend to pull it out for stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, Good Dragon will make a play. Xarakamaka's already thinking 2 steps ahead of, okay, what do I do next? Stop this momentum where it's, no. Quickly, stop it.
Well, look, if you're going to play as someone like Liu Kang, although Liu Kang has got elements where a lot of his stuff is guaranteed off run cancels, a lot of his strings are plus on block. If you cancel into fireball cancel, you're basically, when I say plus, I mean, for those that may not understand what we mean by plus or negative, basically when you do a move on block, you can move before the opponent can. It's as simple as that. If you can move before they can move, you're plus, and you can press a button before they can press a button. And if you put in a situation where you can constantly loop that into itself, you can keep them jailed as long as you have stamina to do those cancels. But what Xarakamaka's doing is, once again, if he knows that he's almost to be running out of stamina, either a grab on hit will give him full stamina, or a rep of the string into meter bend bicycle kick gives him enough stamina to do at least another rep. So he's going to constantly play off how the opponent tries to escape his pressure.
Oh, hasn't got the stamina to actually run cancel, gets a forward dash instead, which really cuts his damage down big time.
Oh, point blank rocket, doesn't get the cancel again.
I can't be the only one that loves the sounds of Jax's arms.
Oh, no punish there.
You know what I mean? Like, just that dull thud when you're blocking his attacks.
What do you reckon Jax is going to sound like when he punches Strybord?
Oh god, I can only dream.
Oh, 1, 2. Acknowledges he's ever so slightly too far away.
Oh.
Ouch. So he's ever so slightly too far away. That's why he only went for 2 reps there. I don't think he was close enough for the fireball to reach him if he tried to do more. And that's what the conversion was. Oh, and there's another piece of tech where if you go for meter burn fireball and then run cancel it, you're actually more plus on block. So some characters that would normally be able to try and poke out in a certain situation, Xarakamaka will cancel into meter burn fireball to be more plus. 1, 2, there we go, meter burn, restand, here we go, here comes the pressure, putting more meter, tries to get out, it's not going to work. There we go. Bam. Pain.
Quick 2 games, Xarakamaka. I mean, right now it's looking like all the confirmed players are just running a thing this week. They're just doing really well. I mean, Storm having, you know, the closest set we've seen, then Mads and Yusuf Glue having their super close set as well, but, you know, at the complete ends, you know, Foxy and Xarakamaka just definitely not showing a lot of signs of trouble right now, I suppose. They're very comfortable. You can tell why Xarakamaka and Foxy are the 2 most dominant players, I find. Shaolin Monks.
Shaolin Monks.
EU.
Shout outs to the, I can't remember his name, shout out to the guy on Twitter. We had that week where we said someone needs to Photoshop the Shaolin Monks box art with Xarakamaka and Foxy's faces on the front
and
cover.
Madsen in the middle with
And
Goro.
Madsen in the middle. it was made and sent to us, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
All right, if any of you guys haven't seen it yet, go to CR Xarakamaka on Twitter and find it. And it's
his profile
It's
picture.
his profile picture, and it's marvelous. It's wonderful.
Brilliant.
I would get it on a T-shirt if I were him, and I'd wear it every
Season 2
day.
finals.
Yeah.
What character has he gone? I didn't even see it. Oh, he's gone back to Jax.
It's Jax again. I mean, I've only ever seen Good Dragon play Jax, so I wouldn't be able to predict what else he could go to. But at the same time, this isn't really a bad matchup. We see Under Jim do this quite a lot. He seems quite comfortable in it. At the same time, at this point, because they're training partners, it's more, player familiarity than the matchup, I suppose.
Oh, he doesn't confirm into the meter burn overhead. I'm not sure if that was intentional. And there we go. Just goes for the slightly longer string, because if he doesn't press a button and he blocks, he's going to regenerate all of his stamina. Oh, nice conversion. Good Dragon thinks he's bad.
Oh, he drops it. So he is bad.
Is that the general consensus? If you drop the corner combo, you are indeed bad.
Well, if Jax is in the middle of trash talking the opponent and then Jax proceeds to drop the combo, he kind of makes himself look like a bit of a tit.
He does,
accidentally.
He does.
The character wants to trash talk, even if the player doesn't want to, and then it doesn't follow through.
Oh, he does get around though. Good Dragon does snap up around against Xarakamaka.
Maybe that was the turning point. Maybe Jax needs to give Good Dragon some encouragement.
Maybe he does.
Because, hey, Good Dragon, you think you're bad, but you ain't bad. Look, we'll win this round.
He's unlocked the secrets. Interesting exchange right now. I mean, there's a lot of blocks, and again, this is kind of the hallmarks of people that play each other all the time. They're just familiar with, oh, there we go, see you later, Blanche. Your death was actually in vain because you got armored through. Sorry, love.
Does that corner carry just like that. Jax has it.
Oh, and he gets the good low poke. So much good.
Wow, risky overhead.
Speed.
Good stuff. Oh, there's a whiff down 3 into down 2. Xarakamaka trying to bait some jump-ins here, but here's that zone that's just quite difficult to deal with. This could be game if he uses the bar, but no, drops it again.
That was definitely a forward 2 attempt that did not come out. Oh no, here comes the punish from Xarakamaka.
They call him the Punisher, but they don't. That's what I call him just now.
Oh.
Be careful.
But he gets the grab. This is bad. This is really bad.
Oh, if he put it in the air, that would have been the brutality, but no! And there's a wonderful wake-up.
He got dupered. He got dupered.
All in a
How about that?
Jax
Man,
wins.
if only Good Dragon.
I couldn't have been the only one.
Only he shot in the air there. That would have been the best.
We saw Meteor Burn Rocket, we saw Xarakamaka enter the sky, and we're watching him, we're like...
I was like, the second I saw him charge it, I'm like, he's going to do it. He's going to shoot him out. He's going to protect those Outworld skies and shoot him, but he didn't.
He missed.
He missed. And,
but he won the game.
He still won. He
So
did still win. He did still win. So Xarakamaka is going to go back to Dragon's Fire by the looks of things. He was kind of hovering over Flame Fist. He might actually go Flame Fist by the looks of things.
I would quite like to see it.
You can outzone him. It's as simple as that, really. You got good fireballs.
He's
at low
gone for it.
profile. Yeah, he has. I don't think you can low profile the straight rocket though. I think it's a mid. So I don't think you can low profile it.
I have no idea.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out when he goes for it. But generally, Xarakamaka goes for Flame Fist because he likes to outzone Jax. It's basically as simple as that. Flame Fist buff, obviously, you can still get the armor breaking functions when you try and pressure him. And you zone really, really strongly. And you get 10% fireballs. So, and just like that, 2 backdashes already. Xarakamaka showing us the game he's going to want to play here. Now that's one of the extra things that Xarakamaka will do in Flame Fist. Cancels into the regular back punch and will then counter poke with the meter burn flurry punches. Like right there, like in other situations with other variations where he would just cancel straight into fireball, he always goes for the back fist because it's safe and it opens up for a counter poke opportunity. If he has the Flame Fist buff, that counter poke does that much damage.
That is incredible. 26% off a standing normal.
Accept your fate, Jax.
It's a smart play. It's a really, really smart play. You can play a really strong counterpoke game that isn't necessarily that unsafe on block, because you're counterpoking with something that just completely chews up armor. If you got the Flame Fist buff, that single attack that you're counterpoking with does like 30% damage by itself.
Oh, that was nice. Good Dragon showing some really good signs of life right now against that corner carry.
Oh, tries to wake up parry. Doesn't quite work out, as these parries never seem to.
Gets the buff. Fireball is going to seriously do damage now, even on chip. Look at that, chip damage is adding up. That's disgusting. Goes for the back fist. Oh, nice counter poke, but doesn't quite get it! There is still time for the prophecy to be fulfilled, but it will not. And Xarakamaka will take the set 3-1 with a throw to send him into the semi-finals, where he's going to fight against Madden. So all 4 semi-finalists today are, well, your 4 starting off confirmed Season 2 finalists to the finals. I think it's quite a fitting end, I think it's quite a fitting end to the final week in that the 4 highest European places showed why they got there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there is no doubt. I mean, I know sometimes, when players enter on maybe like the lower end